following program contains the opinions of its host and guests, not those of this network. The opinions expressed are for non-commercial informational purposes only. Listeners are cautioned not to rely on program content to treat or prevent disease, but are advised to consult with a licensed healthcare professional where they live for diagnosis and treatment of disease.
And now, the superstar of alternative health and purveyor of medical truth, Dr. Joel Wallach.
Hello, and welcome to Dead Doctors Don't Lie. Dr. Joel Wallach, your host, a veterinarian and physician. And I'm here for kids and baby boomers and seniors who don't want to die at 75.5 like their parents and grandparents. I'm here for kids and baby boomers and seniors who don't want to be sick and miserable for the last 15 to 20 years of their life like their parents and grandparents. We do have lines open. Give us a call toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. Again, that's toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. And I'll remind everybody that our primary directive in longevity is to add 25 to 50 healthy years to everybody's life. Now, when you look at what's going on here with the aging thing, let's see here. In America, over the last 100 years, we've had let's see here. I'll get the number right. 70,000. We've had 70,000 100-year-olds. 70,000 100-year-olds. All right. But we only had 32 super centenarians. Super centenarians are people who live to be 110 or more. And the human life expectancy, according to the CDC a couple of months ago, was 155. 155. Right now, our average lifespan in America, because of the COVID thing, is 75. Subtract that from 155. We're leaving 80 years on the table. Medical doctors in the emergency rooms, according to the CDC, their average lifespan is 57. Subtract that from 155. They're leaving 98 years on the table. Hello. And so there's things we have to do here. Number one, you have to appreciate that the human being has capacity to heal itself, protect itself, but it also requires nutrients to be able to do these things. It's kind of amazing to me that people will drive into a filling station, plug the gasoline pump to their car, and they go check the oil level, they'll look at the air filter, they'll check the air pressure in their tires and all that kind of stuff. They'll do that like maybe twice a week. And for themselves, they don't take care of themselves as well as they take care of the car. Well, I got insurance, so if I get sick, the insurance will pay most of it. All over the world, I hear the same thing, no matter what country it's at. Well, it turns out that we know from my research, it was a $25 million grant from NIH, National Institutes of Health. My 5,000-page thesis on 20,000 autopsies is in the Smithsonian Institute's National Treasure. I'm just telling you that for credibility here. And it's one of those things where what I found out was that there are no genetically transmitted diseases, there are no genetically transmitted birth defects, and that's why I became one of the co-founders of the science of epigenetics, which has replaced genetics. There are no genetically transmitted diseases, there are no genetically transmitted birth defects. That was sort of a fill-in piece, and doctors didn't know what the cause was. They just, it's bad genes. And then, of course, they also had another fallback position, and that was autoimmune. Your body's attacking itself, like lupus and psoriatic arthritis and all these weird diseases they couldn't figure out. And some of you know the story. In 1977, I found the first non-human case of cystic fibrosis at the Yerkes Primate Center in Atlanta, Georgia. I was working with NASA as one of the pathologists, and I ran into the first non-human case of cystic fibrosis. I sent a letter with slides to about half a dozen medical schools in America, and I said, I think this is cystic fibrosis. What do you think? And I didn't tell them it was from a monkey. I just said, I think these slides, from cystic fibrosis. They all sent back, this is a classic example. And I let them know that this was from a monkey. At the very least, we got maybe an animal model now. They're all excited about it. And I got permission to do the biopsies on the other 24 baby monkeys, different mothers and fathers, 24 families there, 25 families. And they all had cystic fibrosis. So I knew it was something to do with the feed they were all getting, and got it written up for a presentation I was supposed to do, and the Yerkes Center fired me. They fired me when I said it wasn't genetic. Then some years later, Marvin, one of the great Navy SEALs who works with longevity, and he and I were dealing with muscular dystrophy kids in Utah, Indiana, and eastern Canada, and we were getting these kids to be found to be normal again after 3, 5, 8, 10, 20 years of having muscular dystrophy on our program. It would go away. Well, I took it to the Muscular Dystrophy Association and gave copies to Jerry Lewis, and he took it to the Muscular Dystrophy Association, the telethon guy. And they fired Jerry Lewis. And so I'm saying, what is it? Every time I find something of great value to humanity, somebody gets fired. Well, that's because the medical system says, this goes against everything we're taught. What they should say is, well, this is all very interesting. You got some interesting stuff to support what you're saying. Let's investigate this and see if you're right or the old system is correct. But they don't do that. They just fire you. And, of course, then the other one is babies that are diagnosed with sudden death syndrome. The mothers laid on their babies and killed them. No. I made them change the name to crib death because the babies were in their cribs when they died of sudden death syndrome. Mothers weren't laying on them, but doctors blamed the mothers for that. And so April 16, 2013, a federal court ruled that these nutrients had to be put in baby formulas like Enfamil, Similac, and we eliminated cystic fibrosis, muscular dystrophy, and sudden death syndrome because we put the nutrients in the baby formulas. Now, that was a very easy, practical, scientific way to deal with those problems. But did I get an invitation to speak to any of these medical schools or naturopathic schools or veterinary schools to tell them what's going on here and spread the information? No. They just said, oh, that's that crazy Wallach guy. And so I've got some other big news coming out here in a couple of months, big news. And so I'm getting it all copyrighted so that when we pass it around, the reporters and the doctors can't say that it's theirs and go get it printed in their name. So I'm getting it copyrighted first. Tired of being abused by those guys. And we'll be back after these messages.
You're listening to Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network with your host, Dr. Joel Wallach. If you'd like to talk to Dr. Wallach, call between noon and 1 Pacific at 831-685-1080, toll free 888-379-2552. Aromatherapy oils have been prized by ancient cultures for thousands of years. Longevity's ancient legacy, true aromatherapy, is no exception. Essential oils are the fragrant life essence from plants that are gently removed through the process of steam distillation. Longevity's ancient legacy essential oils are of the purest concentrations from the most respected and ethical distillers worldwide. Many ancient legacy oils come directly from families in the East which have been distilling essential oils for over 100 years. Keep Ancient Legacy's tea tree oil in your medicine chest for first aid. Tea tree oil is great for soothing the itching and stinging associated with insect bites, burns, scrapes, and other skin irritations. It's also effective as an antiseptic. To learn more about aromatherapy and essential oils, contact your local Longevity associate today. And don't forget to ask about business opportunities.
If you're the type of person who likes to volunteer and help others, this should interest you. What better way to help people than to help them with improved health? Longevity has been helping people promote optimal health, among others, for decades. Our approach to health is drastically different than medical doctors, who mostly only treat symptoms. As a veterinarian, Dr. Joel Wallach discovered that many common disease states are actually preventable and reversible. Our mission is to help people achieve overall health and wellness and to help educate others to achieve optimal wellness as well. And here's the best part. While helping people with their health and wellness, you'll also be able to build your very own home-based business. For more information, contact your local Longevity associate. And don't forget to ask about the home-based business opportunity.
We're back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach here for Longevity 95 Crusade. We do have lines open. Give us a call toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. Again, that's toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. And basically what I learned in all of this is that we have to give ourselves everything that's needed, a minimum of 16 nutrients. Of course, our new heavy hammers called the Healthy Brain and Heart Pack's got 215 nutrients in it, but the core is still the 90 essential nutrients, the Mighty 90, 16 minerals, 16 vitamins, 12 minutes to 3 fatty acids, and they're required to maintain, repair, and reborn, if you will, the various cells, tissues, and organs in our body. We have the capacity to heal wounds and so forth. We have the capacity to replace cells that die from old age, but it takes these nutrients to do it. And you have to avoid inflammation. Things are going to damage the systems that are involved. You have to avoid gluten, wheat, butter, rye, and oats, because they damage the intestines and severely affect negatively the efficiency of absorption. So even if you're supplementing and you're eating gluten for 3 meals a day, wheat, butter, rye, and oats, you're in trouble. And so these are things you have to worry about. Now, prenatal vitamins are to be taken for like a year before you get pregnant, not 2 months into the pregnancy. And so we came out, of course, with we have the various, we must have 5,000 products in longevity. But Kids Toddy is great for kids. If the mother's going to breastfeed, then she needs to be taking double of her supplements because she's taking supplements for her and the baby. If she's going to be feeding infant milk, Similac, and those kind of things, give the kids Toddy, okay, and the EFAs, Kids Toddy and EFAs. It's a complete supplement program for kids. Then, of course, we have Cal Toddy. We have, let's see here, we have the Kids Sprinkles. I use those on my gluten-free ice cream. Kids Sprinkles, it tastes like watermelon. And don't forget the EFAs. We deal with over 600 different diseases. Okay, that's in addition to old age and all that kind of stuff, which is, it's not a disease, it's just something that happens if you don't take care of yourself. Well, I could talk about this forever, but I want to get back to Doug here. Doug, what kind of pearls of wisdom do you have for us?
Well, I've got a story here headlined, Paprika Deserves a Spot in Your Spice Rack. They say it's a universal seasoning and made of a combination of dried sweet and hot peppers from the capsicum family. And it has normally comes from Hungary and Spain, but it can also be made from peppers from South America. It's often used to add color to foods and give more flavor to protein, stews, soups, and vegetables. Paprika has packs a punch in terms of nutrition because it has many essential nutrients as well as antioxidants. It can help maintain good vision as it contains zeaxanthin, lutein, and beta-carotine, antioxidants that work to protect your eye from damage and age-related conditions like macular degeneration, cataracts, and glaucoma. And also can help in digestion as it helps your system digest food more easily. And also it can help control blood sugar levels, has active compounds responsible for, with the capsaicin, it helps raise blood levels of insulin and the hormone that helps control blood sugar, promotes healthy circulation, contains potassium, essential nutrient known for widening blood vessels and better circulation, and also contains iron, which carries oxygen throughout the body, and improves sleep quality as it contains vitamin B6, which supports your body's natural production of melatonin, which is, of course, the sleep hormone. So there you go.
Okay, well, thank you very much for that. That's great. And, of course, we have the quartet of books which covers that because we have such a big spice division or savor division with all these spices in it. And so I want people to get a hold of the books, Let's Play Doctor, Let's Play Herbal Doctor, Passport Aromatherapy, and It's All in Your Head. Those 4 books cover like 600 different diseases. And, of course, we have all these different divisions with every kind of, including our savor division, which is our spice division, everything from pink Himalayan salt to all these various herbs and things that Doug was just talking about. And I urge you to, pay attention to these details because that's part of the piece that's necessary to add that 25 to 50 healthy years to your life. And this is economical. You're going to save yourself an enormous amount of unnecessary misery. You're going to save yourself an enormous amount of money and add 25 to 50 healthier years to your life so you can spend it with your loved ones. You can't get any better than that. We'll be back after these messages.
You're listening to Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network with your host, Dr. Joel Wallach. If you'd like to talk to Dr. Wallach, give us a call between noon and 1 Pacific at 831-685-1080, toll free 888-379-2552.
My name is Rebecca Kozak, and I will be your host for the next 2 hours as we discover some
If you're looking for a quality multivitamin and mineral product, grab yourself Longevity's Beyond Tangy Tangerine, a blend of plant-derived minerals combined with vitamins, amino acids, and other beneficial nutrients. This all-natural product contains no starch, wheat, or yeast, with no artificial sweeteners or preservatives, and it's glycemic friendly. Each scoop of the NutriCrystals contain equal amounts of all the nutrients. It starts out as a liquid, then is freeze-dried to ensure each scoop has the same nutrients as the last scoop. So if you want to get your hands on a quality nutritional supplement designed to give the body the raw materials it needs to rebuild, Longevity's Beyond Tangy Tangerine is available in 1-pound canisters and also in 30-count on-the-go stick packs. Contact your local Longevity associate and get this great multivitamin and mineral product, and don't forget to ask about the home-based business opportunity.
Imagine a rich, decadent chocolate that's actually good for you. Longevity's Triple Treat Chocolate is just that, an antioxidant-rich dark chocolate complete with probiotics to aid in proper digestion. This all-natural product contains no preservatives, and for those with dietary restrictions, it's gluten-free, dairy-free, glycemic-friendly, and kosher certified. Not only does Triple Treat Dark Chocolate taste fantastic, it contains super antioxidant blueberries to absorb free radicals with an ORAC value of 16,936 per piece. Triple Treat Chocolate also contains a proprietary blend of probiotics with over 500 million live healthy bacteria per 8 grams at the time of manufacture, with 80% reaching the intestines, which is much more than most live culture yogurts. If you'd like to learn more about nutritional supplementation, call your local Longevity associate, and don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities. You've listened to
If your doctor is telling you that you can get all the nutrients you need to stay healthy, well, that's just wrong. Dr. Joel Wallach has identified 90 essential nutrients that the human body needs to thrive. Crops only need 3 nutrients to thrive, so where does your doctor think the other 87 nutrients come from? They don't. So if you're not supplementing, you're starving your body. Longevity's Beyond Tangy Tangerine will get you a long way down the road to getting those 90 essential nutrients. Beyond Tangy Tangerine contains plant-derived minerals combined with vitamins, amino acids, and other beneficial nutrients. Beyond Tangy Tangerine is a balanced and complete daily supplement. So if you want to give your body the nutrients it needs, order Beyond Tangy Tangerine today. Contact your local Longevity associate to order this product, and don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities.
We're back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach here for Longevity, 90 Flag Crusade. We do have lines open. Give us a call toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. And, Doug, let's go to Charmaine. Charmaine, are you there?
I'm here.
Okay. Yeah, we're because of this COVID thing, we're really growing like crazy. We have our school for the health coaches and all that kind of stuff. We're going to be advertising on radio, TV, newspapers, magazines. They're going crazy now because so many people want to be part of the Longevity program and get the training to go along with it. So I'm very, very excited about that. Char, when you look at all the books we have, which one do you use the most in your, kind of your daily thing? Which of the books do you use the most to get information to help your customers and patients and associates?
Well, I would say it's between Rare Earths, Forbidden Cures, and Let's Play Doctor.
Yeah, well, those are good choices.
And the other one, it's all in your head too.
Well, you become an expert on that one.
Yeah.
Very proud of you. And of course, the medical doctors missed that one by 1,000 miles. Had you ever heard it before we came up with that? Did you ever hear of a medical doctor talk about osteoporosis of the skull causing 25 different diseases?
Not before, and still not, because they don't have a clue, Doc. They don't.
Yeah. Okay. Well, what's one of the more common symptoms of osteoporosis of the skull?
Osteoporosis of the skull is usually a back problem.
Yeah, the neck and the back. Yeah.
Yep.
Because the skull is squeezing the spinal cord. Very good. That's peripheral neuropathy. And I always like to ask them when they say they have a back problem. I ask them, do you have tinnitus? Do you have ringing in the ears? Oh, terrible. Well, it's osteoporosis of the skull because it's the skull squeezing the auditory branch of the eighth cranial nerve. And Bell's palsy. People have known about Bell's palsy since the Bible days. One side of their face droops. Well, that's the seventh cranial nerve, the facial nerve being squeezed. Atrial fibrillation, that is the 10th cranial nerve, the vagus nerve being squeezed and causing this irregular heartbeat. And doctors think it's a heart issue. No, it's osteoporosis of the skull squeezing that nerve. So, yeah, did your family used to have sort of weekly meetings, when you were a kid?
Not really. No, we didn't. We did not. And I don't remember my parents. I know my mom used to put eggshells and coffee grinds and all this stuff out in the garden, and I know we had a little garden in the backyard.
Did she put any wood ashes out there?
I don't think they put wood ashes out there, but they put a lot of garbage out there.
Yeah, but see, they were recycling nutrients. It was very smart of those old people.
Yeah. But no, I don't think my parents, as a matter of fact, when my parents got older, it was really funny. My sister said, "You're not going to believe this," but my dad had leg cramps, and 10 o'clock at night, he never liked to drive after dark, and he called my sister and asked her if she had any of the Cal-Toddy or the OsteoFX,
Mm-hmm.
And my sister was, well, yeah, I got it. And he said, well, you have these leg cramps, and he wanted to come over and get a bottle of it. And Margie says, well, it's a little late for that now. He says, oh, no, if I take it, they'll go away. And he came over after 10 o'clock at night to get a bottle of it because he knew it would help him.
Well, thank you for that story. I hadn't heard that story before. Thank you, dear. Well, we'll be back after these messages.
You're listening to Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network with your host, Dr. Joel Wallach. If you'd like to talk to Dr. Wallach, call between noon and 1 Pacific at 831-685-1080, toll free 888-379-2552. Listen to physician and veterinarian Dr. Joel Wallach help many people on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie talk radio program. You've also heard hundreds of people tell how Dr. Wallach and
If you're looking for a quality multivitamin and mineral product, grab yourself Youngevity's Beyond Tangy Tangerine, a blend of plant-derived minerals combined with vitamins, amino acids, and other beneficial nutrients. This all-natural product contains no starch, wheat, or yeast, with no artificial sweeteners or preservatives, and it's glycemic friendly. Each scoop of the NutriCrystals contain equal amounts of all the nutrients. It starts out as a liquid, then is freeze-dried to ensure each scoop has the same nutrients as the last scoop. So if you want to get your hands on a quality nutritional supplement designed to give the body the raw materials it needs to rebuild, Youngevity's Beyond Tangy Tangerine is available in 1-pound canisters and also in 30-count on-the-go stick packs. Contact your local Youngevity associate and get this great multivitamin and mineral product, and don't forget to ask about the home-based business opportunity.
So when we brought him home, we didn't realize that Bear, the rescue dog, was actually sick. He had very flaky skin. He was dropping a lot of fur, and the vet wanted to do steroid injections, special dog food. Nothing seemed to work, so I was at a dead end.
DINOVITE.com.
I've been hearing Dinovite on the radio for years. It never actually crossed my mind to try it until it finally sunk in. Oh, you're talking about hair and skin, and all right. I'll try it. Well, it took probably 6 weeks, but after we started using Dinovite, no more flaky skin, he doesn't scratch and itch, and he started to put weight on.
Dinovite is nutrition.
I wish that we would have started the Dinovite right away. It would have been so much easier.
You won't believe how happy your dog will be.
Every rescue dog in America deserves Dinovite for 90 days.
DINOVITE.com.
If you're looking for a quality multivitamin and mineral product, grab yourself Youngevity's Beyond Tangy Tangerine, a blend of plant-derived minerals combined with vitamins, amino acids, and other beneficial nutrients. This all-natural product contains no starch, wheat, or yeast, with no artificial sweeteners or preservatives, and it's glycemic friendly. Each scoop of the NutriCrystals contain equal amounts of all the nutrients. It starts out as a liquid, then is freeze-dried to ensure each scoop has the same nutrients as the last scoop. So if you want to get your hands on a quality nutritional supplement designed to give the body the raw materials it needs to rebuild, Youngevity's Beyond Tangy Tangerine is available in 1-pound canisters and also in 30-count on-the-go stick packs. Contact your local Youngevity associate and get this great multivitamin and mineral product, and don't forget to ask about the home-based business opportunity.
We're back. Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach here for Youngevity, 95 Crusade. We do have lines open. Give us a call toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. And whether you're going to just use the Youngevity products for your family and add 25 to 50 healthful years, or you're going to do this as a business and become an associate, you're going to need some references and books. You know, we got 15 books. We got 3 more coming out here pretty quick. We got 50 DVDs and over 100 CDs. And you can go to www.drjwallach.com, www.drjwallach.com. There's quantity discounts and everything. And everybody's going to give the same answer to the same question. You don't have to figure it out. We've already got it figured out. And so you have the reference. You just ask the books and the CDs, DVDs, okay, what about this? It gives you the answer, and you're off and running. And so we're very proud of that. And, of course, we have this school that's going to be going crazy here pretty soon. I'm just very, very so proud of these folks who've been getting the school going over the past 25 years. And it's really hitting a peak now because the COVID is driving people to try and take care of themselves. And this is going to be a good thing because we've been doing this for a long time, so we'll be able to help them. Okay, Doug, let's go to callers.
All right, let's head to St. Louis, Missouri. And Sean, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
Well, Sean, you're on the air. How can we help you?
Yeah, I'm Sean Miles, African-American male, 37 years old. A few years ago, I was diagnosed with primary progressive multiple sclerosis.
Okay.
I want to know, is there anything that I could do to get control of this? Or
okay. Now, you say you're 37 years old, is that correct?
That's correct.
Okay. And how much do you weigh?
Weigh 210.
Okay. How tall are you, sir?
5'8".
Okay. Any other issues? High blood pressure, diabetes, arthritis?
High blood pressure. That's it.
Okay. On medication for it?
Take lisinopril, 20 milligrams.
Okay. Okay. Do you have any gray hair?
No.
None in your beard?
No.
Okay, good. Any varicose veins in your legs?
No.
Any skin problems? Any eczema, dermatitis, psoriasis?
None.
Any bowel problems? Constipation, diarrhea, irritable bowel syndrome, that kind of stuff?
No.
Okay, good. All right, Charmaine, what would you do for Sean here? He's got high blood pressure. He's got MS. This is kind of a degenerative disease. The brain, you kind of lose function and efficiency, use of muscles because the nerves are being impacted. They go out all over the body. And so what would you do for him at 210 pounds?
First of all, he's got to clean his diet up. No wheat, barley, rye, oats, no fried foods, no burnt animal fat, and no oils. And then I would get him on 2 healthy brain and heart packs, and I would add to that the Ultimate Daily Classic, MSM, Fucoid Z, vitamin D3 for absorption, and that should pretty much take care of.
Okay, well, how many eggs would you have him eat?
Oh, he needs to eat at least. I would have him at least eat 3 eggs twice a day or more.
Yeah, at least 3 eggs twice a day with soft yolks. Your doctor may object to that, but your brain is 75% by weight cholesterol, and you need the cholesterol for the brain. Also, there's another product we have that helps the brain cells talk to each other. Which one is that?
Synaptive?
Yeah, Synaptive. How many of those would you go?
Oh, at his weight, he probably would need about 4 a day.
Yeah, 2 twice a day or 3 twice a day. It'd be 2 bottles a month of the Synaptive. And then give us a call every couple of weeks, Sean, because you're going to have a great story. Your testimony will help a lot of people. Back after these messages.
And that does open a line. If you'd like to get in and talk to Dr. Wallach today, call us between noon and 1 Pacific at 831-685-1080. Toll free, 888-379-2552. Lines open. Listen to
Hi, registered pharmacist Ben Fuchs here. I've been studying healthy bodies for 35 years, and what I've got to tell you may shock and surprise you, but if you listen up, it may change your life.
Diabetes or pre-diabetes or dysglycemia, bad blood sugar. Sugar-storing cells have tuned out insulin because we're pounding our bodies with sugar and refined carbohydrates that cells just stop listening to insulin. The ultimate sign of insulin resistance is elevated blood sugar that doesn't go down. When blood sugar stays elevated, it can react with various proteins in the body, especially the protein albumin and the protein hemoglobin, and ultimately we're off to the degenerative disease races. This is called insulin insensitivity or insulin resistance. By the way, insulin resistance is a problem not just because cells stop listening to insulin, but because insulin does other things. Insulin's a growth hormone. It makes cells divide. So even though cells aren't listening to insulin's command to process sugar, all the other effects of insulin are still going on. For example, even though insulin's effects on sugar processing are reduced or diminished, insulin's effects on dividing cells, making cells divide, that's not diminished at all. Elevated insulin, as insulin levels go up, your cells are starting to divide really fast. That means cysts. That means growth. Ultimately, insulin elevations are responsible for fibroids and cysts and growth. This ultimately means the emperor of all maladies, cancer.
Pharmacist Ben here, urging you to go to kscohealth.com to order Beyond Tangy Tangerine, the Healthy Start Pack, and other nutritional supplements that I personally use and recommend. You can purchase these premium quality products at wholesale prices online at kscohealth.com. That's kscohealth.com. I'm the pharmacist that believes that staying healthy and strong is not only about medicine, it's about giving your body the raw materials it needs to do its work. Go to kscohealth.com. Make sure you check out the cool videos, too, at kscohealth.com. That's ksc.
We're back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach here for Longevity 95 Crusade. We do have lines open. Give us a call toll free, 1-888-379-2552. Again, that's toll free, 1-888-379-2552. This COVID issue going on, you want to use the big hammer out of our toolbox, the Healthy Brain and Heart Pack, 1 per 100 pounds of body weight. If you only weigh 130 pounds, go with 1 Healthy Brain and Heart Pack and get another bottle of our selenium with the 5 cofactors, not a Walgreens selenium, which doesn't have those 5 cofactors, and take 3 of the selenium twice a day, and then a half a dose of everything twice a day from those from that one bottle of that 1 Healthy Brain and Heart Pack per 100 pounds of body weight. So if you weigh 200 pounds or 150 pounds, you need 2 Healthy Brain and Heart Packs. And for drinking, you want to use our Rebound or Sports Drink with 100 nutrients in it. It has 75 minerals in it and 25 vitamins and amino acids. Your body needs these things to maintain and repair itself and to support the immune system in these bad times. But here comes the kicker. What you want to do is get our dropper bottle of our colloidal silver, put 2 droppers full of our colloidal silver under your tongue 30 minutes before each meal, and 2 droppers full under your tongue 30 minutes before bedtime. It'll require 2 of those 4-ounce bottles a month to pull that off. And the colloidal silver was antibiotic for thousands of years. People, physicians and herbalists and witch doctors and everybody used colloidal silver because it would kill infections, and they didn't know there were bugs involved. They just knew that colloidal silver would calm the infection down so the body could heal itself. And so that's available. We want to be using it. I've been doing it for 25 years. And then also we have our hand sanitizer. So you want to use the hand sanitizer lavishly on your face, your neck, your arms, your hands, your wrists, your legs, your feet, and so on. And be really, really lavish with that hand sanitizer. There's no alcohol in the colloidal silver. There is some alcohol in the hand sanitizer. Then also, I want you to use our killer biotic. Take 3 of those twice a day for 100 pounds of body weight, and that's going to support your immune system, the killer biotic. And so that's going to help support your body's immune system so you can defend yourself. That's absolutely essential in these days. Okay, Doug, let's go to callers.
All right, let's head to Los Angeles, California. And Fernanda, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
Yes.
Okay. Hi, Fernanda. How are you doing?
Hello, Dr. Wallach. How are you doing?
Okay, thank you.
I'm calling because for over a month and a half, I've been suffering from extremely intense pelvic and lower back pelvic pain that radiates all down towards my mons pubis, my bladder, and vaginal area. My urethra is in so much pain, and I'm constantly urinating every 10 to 15 minutes all day for over a month and a half. But I am in so much pelvic pain. Like I said, it's all the front pelvis, lower back pelvis, and the vaginal area.
Mm-hmm. And how much do you weigh?
I weigh 103 pounds right now. I've lost some weight. I am 5'4" height, and I am 28 years old right now.
Okay. Do you have any other issues? Skin problems, bowel problems, high blood pressure, or anything like that?
No. I do suffer from some, also sometimes some abdominal pain and bloating. But no, yeah.
Okay.
But like I said, the pain radiates all over the pelvis, the mons pubis area.
Okay.
Specifically
Well, yeah.
there.
Have you ever been diagnosed with sciatica? Have you been to a doctor in the past for back pain?
No.
Okay. Charmaine, what would you do for Fernanda here? She's got pelvic issues, which usually goes along with sciatica, okay, because all the nerves that control the pelvis and everything in the bladder come from the lower spinal cord. Have you shrunk any in height, Fernanda, since you were 15?
No. But like I said, where it's worse is the bladder. It feels like it gets full really fast and it stretches really badly, and that's where the pain hits all over. And applying certain pressure to the bladder, like for instance, if I can't sit down.
Okay. Well, you said it 3 times. That's enough. You said it 3 times. Okay. Now, do you have any prediabetes or diabetes?
No.
Okay, Charmaine, what would you... Okay, stop. Charmaine, what would you do for Fernanda here? She's 103 pounds. She got a serious disabling pelvic pain. Okay, she's got low back stuff, polyuria, which means she's urinating all the time. And so there's several possibilities here. But what would you think?
She could have a urinary tract infection. She could have a bladder infection. What I would do is get her on a healthy bone and joint pack, but I would add to it killer biotic, colloidal silver, and some cranberry juice in case she's got a...
Yeah. How about some MSM?
Yes, MSM. And vitamin D3 for absorption, obviously. Mm-hmm. And she needs to get on a gluten-free diet. No wheat, barley, rye, or oats, no fried foods, no burnt animal fat, no oils. And that
she says she has some bloating. She's had some bloating issues. in her stomach, what would you do for stomach problems?
Possibly the
gallbladder in a bottle.
Also the enzymes might help before she eats the meal.
Ultimate enzymes, the gallbladder in a bottle.
Yeah.
Okay, Fernanda, you can take, say, 1 or 2 of those, say, 5 to 10 minutes for each meal. We call it the gallbladder in a bottle. It's the ultimate enzymes. It has stomach things. It helps the stomach work properly and so forth. The intestines work properly. But you got to get off all the bad foods. No fried foods, no processed meats, no oils, no gluten, no wheat, butter, rhinos. And people forget, doctors forget, or maybe they don't forget. They just, want the finances. But the nerves that come out of the lower spinal cord control the bladder. And so we have this back pain, pelvic pain, and so I suspect most of that's coming from the back. And so those, it's your body weight. You could take 1 bottle a month of the MSM, take 3 of those twice a day. That's going to help with all the connective tissue, including the disc between the vertebrae, because it's going to push the vertebrae apart, take some of the pressure off those sciatic nerves coming out of the back, down the legs, into the pelvis, and so on. And let's see here. Anything else you would throw in there, Charmaine, for structure?
Well, I don't know.
Did you say vitamin D3?
Yes, I said that. Yeah, for absorption.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, three vitamin D3 capsules twice a day. That's 2 bottles a month. And I would also throw in, as Char said, you can throw in some of the Fucoid Z. Great support for the immune system. Great anti-inflammatory. And let's go there. And if and again, with all this COVID thing going on, I would definitely use the colloidal silver. 2 droppers full under your tongue, 30 minutes for each meal. 2 droppers full under your tongue, 30 minutes for bedtime. It'll take 2 of our little dropper bottles a month to do that. And don't forget the hand sanitizer. Wear a mask, and keep in touch with us, because I think you're going to see some benefit here, and your testimony is going to help a lot of people. Because a low back issue causes all these things, and they send you to all these specialists, when really it's a low back issue and the nerves are being squeezed, causing pressure down line. And so that's called peripheral neuropathies. Do you have anything going on in your feet, your toes, your ankles, anything like that? Pain, numbness, hammer toes, anything like that?
No, but I would like to add that this issue all started back in June 17 when I went to urgent care and they told me I had a urine infection. I took antibiotics and it cleared up, but the symptoms got worse, the pain got worse, and the urinating didn't stop. Since then, I've suffered from severe anxiety and panic attacks and trouble sleeping because the pain gets worse, the constant urination doesn't get any better.
Well, again, dealing with the main problem, which we believe is a back problem, and all this other peripheral things, follow this little regimen we've given you. Call us every 2 weeks and you're welcome to call every day if you need to, but don't wait longer than 2 weeks. Or if you see a doctor, call us, let us know what they say, and we'll walk you through this. You're going to be a great testimony and help a lot of people. Back after these messages.
You're listening to Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network with your host, Dr. Joel Wallach. If you'd like to talk to Dr. Wallach, call between noon and 1 Pacific at 831-685-1080. Toll free, 888-379-2552. Many believe that all life began in the Earth's oceans. We do know that the oceans and seas are still abundant with life and life-sustaining nutrients. Many cultures have long believed in the life-giving properties of plants and sea life harvested from the oceans. Youngevity's Ocean's Gold is a proprietary blend of seaweeds, algae, mosses, kelp, sea cucumbers, and sea minerals, as well as coenzyme Q10, calcium, and iron, all designed to help support healthy thyroid function, regular heartbeat, normal weight, mood stabilization, and hormone levels. Take advantage of life-sustaining nutrients from the Earth's oceans with Youngevity's ocean's gold. If you'd like to learn more about nutritional supplementation, call your local Youngevity associate, and don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities.
In recent years, several studies have discovered the healthy benefits of drinking coffee. Youngevity has now taken it a step further with an entire product line of healthy coffees from Youngevity's JavaFit line of top-shelf gourmet coffees. All JavaFit coffees are made from 100% premium, hand-selected Arabica coffee beans grown in the finest regions of Latin America, all carefully roasted, creating a delicious, rich, full-bodied flavor. If you're looking to lose weight, try JavaFit Diet Plus 62, a high-energy, gourmet coffee fortified with a blend of nutrients such as gambosia, citrus, and an extra shot of caffeine to pump up energy and help achieve a healthy weight. Unlike most diet drinks, you won't taste a difference. But for this to work, you can't load your coffee with cream and sugar. Contact your local Youngevity distributor to get Javalution coffees. And don't forget to ask about the home-based business opportunity.
You've listened to Physician.
If weight loss is your goal, try Youngevity Slender FX Keto Caramel Weight Management Bars and Shake. Designed to enhance any low carbohydrate or low glycemic diet by supplying the energizing and filling protein dieters need without unhealthy excess carbs, a keto diet known for its low-carb intake, pushing the body to produce ketones from fat. Used as energy, a state known as ketosis, by using fat, not carbohydrates, as fuel in this metabolic state. A keto diet supports and promotes healthy weight management for optimal health. With this system, you should be able to lose 1 to 2 pounds each day. So, what are you waiting for? Start helping people today with your own home-based business.
We're back with Jed, Doctors Online, the ZBS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach here for Youngevity, 95 Crusade. And Doug, let's go to callers or emails.
All right, let's head to Canada. And Bill, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
Hello, Bill, you're on the air. How can we help you?
You have helped me a lot, Doctor. I have the greatest respect for you, sir. I was thinking that I've read all your books. I've listened to your audio hundreds of times, and so I'm probably your biggest fan. Because
you're very kind. How can we help
taken your advice. Have you thought of this concept that you have of plant-derived minerals? If you go on the internet right now and you type in plant-derived minerals, you get one response to it, and it's Dr. Joel Wallach. This is the thing that is so amazing about the product that the plant-derived minerals offer, because it increases the digestibility by 100 times?
Maybe more than that.
The
absorbability, digestion.
It's just, and mostly calcium, which is the number one mineral that we need. And
we need 60. We need 60. Don't dismiss the other 59.
Yeah. No, that's right. That's right. And your product has it. And I was thinking that correct. If you take the concept of plant-derived minerals and thought about trees spend 100 years sucking in all those rock-hard minerals out of the earth and turning that into wood fiber. And when the wood tree is cut down and converted to fire, about 99% of it is the ash. Most of it is black ash, and it's very easy to separate the black ash from the white ash. And the white ash is, in fact, the plant.
People did that. People did that for thousands of years and put the wood ashes in their gardens and put the wood ashes in their food, and that's how people thousands of years ago got minerals. They didn't know there were minerals in there. They just knew that wood ashes were good for their arthritis and their lumbago and their headaches and their back problems and their anemia and healing chronic wounds and things like that. And so when I was a kid, we used to put the wood ashes. We didn't have electricity until I was 9 years old, so we would put the wood ashes in the garden and into our food. And when electricity came along, suddenly now people gave that up. And so wood ashes, or so I still talk about wood ashes, because if you have a fireplace and you're growing a garden, don't dump the wood ashes in the trash. You put the wood ashes in the garden. But here's the deal. The minerals in trees are kind of like silver and gold. They're not uniform between your tree ashes and somebody's who's 2 miles away and their tree ashes. You might have 14 minerals in yours. They might have 38 minerals in theirs. Okay, so the only way you're going to guarantee you're going to get all 60 essential minerals is by supplementing with them. But you can still take the extra wood ashes and, throw that in your garden and so forth, which we do. We have 2 fireplaces in the house, and we have electric stoves. We have 2 fireplaces, so especially during the fall and the wintertime and early spring, we use the fireplaces. And we save those wood ashes and put them in the gardens. We have about a dozen fruit trees, so we put them around the fruit trees. And I've never done an analysis of our wood ashes out of our fireplaces, but we also have a fertilizer called, let's see here, it's Bloomin' Minerals, like blooming minerals, but Bloomin' Minerals. It has 75 minerals in it, okay, from our plant-derived minerals from the oceans. And so you can buy them in the 40-pound bags. And we sell them all over the world, the Bloomin' Minerals. And, of course, we get 200 pomegranates on a tree because of those Bloomin' Minerals. And bananas weigh about 2 pounds and that kind of thing. Big oranges, big tangerines, big pears, big apples. And the gardens are just, the food is just so good because we put the Bloomin' Minerals in there, because we don't have wood ashes every day. We just have it during the fall and the late spring. And so at any rate, you're kind of thinking right. But in addition to the wood ashes, we want to be using our Bloomin' Minerals. Comes in 40-pound bags. We also have it in liquid. So put that in your gardens, houseplants, trees. Thank you so much. Okay, Bill, Tom, Tim. Okay, thank you so much, Charmaine. Super job. Thank you so much, Doug. Superb job as usual. God bless each and every one of you. God bless our troops. God bless our Navy SEALs. God bless the American flag. God bless our national anthem. And God bless America.
When those
Hi, everyone. It's time to bathe in PureWorks foam and protect yourself from today's viruses and other nasties. Who needs that? Andy Anderson here to remind you that the way to fight this is with patented PureWorks. This unique product is gentle on skin but kills influenza A and B, along with HIV, hepatitis B and C, and MRSA. Yeah, MRSA. Don't touch a doorknob, visit a hospital, or see the doctor without PureWorks on. That's how you commonly become infected. Listen up. Protect yourself by putting this on your hands and face, like aftershave, even around your nose. The killing power of alcohol in your usual antibacterial lotion only lasts a few seconds. There's absolutely no alcohol in PureWorks, which lasts 2 to 3 hours. Ladies, you'll love how soft your hands feel. Don't forget to reapply after washing your hands. And men and women like the light, faint fragrance. Phyllis and I like the foam, but you can also get spray or lotion. By the way, it's a great deodorant. Contact your Youngevity business